Hey guys, welcome to another Rainbow Cup PvP video. Going up against Tommy Hamster from the International PvP Discord. We've got Fortress vs Raikou here, which I've seen Purple Kyogre using Raikou a fair bit as a lead, and it's pretty good when it's got the double charge moves, which you kind of need if you're going to be bringing it in. There's not much you can do to hard counter it. So it's got the Shadow Ball off there, and that did a hefty chunk to our tanky Fortress. Now we're going to send the Earthquake straight back, probably get a shield, and there it is. So we'll just let this go down. It's done a fair chunk to Raikou, so we can go down happy. Shadow Ball, and we're down. So we're going to bring in our Raichu, trying to finish off here. Raichu isn't doing as much damage as I would have hoped, so we're going to get off this Thunder Punch. And down goes Raikou, see what he brings in. And Victory Bell. Alright, so this is not good for us. We switch into Charizard straight away. Gonna switch lock ourselves here, which isn't great, but it's getting off a charge move. It's probably Acid Spray. Oh, Leaf Blade, okay. So, not the worst shield in the world, but, you know, Charizard's pretty squishy. And probably should have got that Blast Burn off, but it would have burned a shield either way. Tentacles, actually, Tentacle didn't shield it, so that's alright. Did a little bit of damage. And we've got Raichu in the back, so that's alright. Getting this Blast Burn off. And burns his last shield. So we've still got shield in the bank. He's going to get something off onto our Raichu, so we're going to have to shield here. Actually, no. We were thinking it was going to be Acid Spray, but it was not Acid Spray. So, good game. Yeah, Tentacruel is definitely something you can play mind games with. The Acid Spray or not Acid Spray, you never really know what's coming. By the way, any feedback on the music that I've thrown in here, that would be appreciated. This isn't the perfect track. Just gonna experiment around, see what happens. So a lot of you did want music added into the background, so trying to take that on board. So going with Raichu against Quagsire, an awful matchup here. So we're just gonna try and charge up a little bit of energy after this Thunder Punch. We're actually just gonna get it off because we don't really want. Quagsire's a hard lead to deal with because if you switch into your grass type, then obviously they're going to switch out and then their Quagsire's just going to be hanging back there and we won't have a counter for it. So we're just getting off these Thunder Punches. He did Acid Spray us down, so that makes the squishy Raichu even squishier. Raichu's kind of holding its own here, even though they haven't used as much energy as they had. So the Stone Edge will finish us off, and now we can bring in our Venusaur, not switch locked, and he does switch out into Magcargo. So we want to get out of here straight away, trying to switch, and we finally get out to Charizard. Unfortunately, this also is not a great matchup for us. So we're just going to tank the Stone Edge here and see what we can do with Frenzy Plants. And he burns the shield, and go to the next Frenzy Plant, but this is not looking good for us. And there's both we still have both shields, so it's not like they're going to be able to do any charge move damage to us, but Magcargo can do a whole lot with the quick moves. So Frenzy Plant gets rid of Magcargo. In comes Quagsire, we finish him off with quick moves. We can almost get to a Frenzy Plant with onto the Victory Bell. Okay, this isn't a great matchup. Maybe should have gone for the Sludge Bomb there, but really just trying to tap out the moves, and that's another good game. I think we might have had both shields still there, maybe only one, but Sinnoh Stone, I think I'm going to throw out Sinnoh Stones. I'm just getting way too much by PvPing. If you need Sinnoh Stones, just start doing PvP, because oh man, will you get them. And waiting to see what he brings in. I do like the Rainbow Cup. I think it's nice that it's not so paper, scissors, rock. And speaking of, out comes the Rainbow, fresh for the battles. So this is an awful matchup and we have to get out of there straight away into our Charizard. Now this is the key moment where I was like, you know what, I'm just going to get the double charge moves. So after here, we have since purchased the Dragon Claw for the Charizard. And as you'll see later in this battle, there's another go of that. So just going away, Dragon Claws would have been really nice. And he switches into Kingdra. Where is the Dragon Claw? Where is the Dragon Claw? So yeah, this is why I finally took the 10k Stardust Bullet. It's not expensive, so that's alright. Now I've got Venusaur and Blastoise here. Again, I've brought in Blastoise without powering it up. Kind of foolish, but what can you do? This is just practice. So Hydro Pump, we just wanted to share that up in case, because we want to keep our Venusaur alive. Tried to finish off quick moves, but then got scared and got off this Frenzy Plant. And away goes Kingdra. So we've got charge moves ready, and he brings in Charizard. If only we hit the Sludge Bomb. But Dragon Claw will send us away. And now we've just got Blastoise here who can get rid of this Charizard, not before he gets off a charge move, probably Dragon Claw. Yep. Again, he's only at like 1000 CP, but what are you going to do? And we've got the Hydro Cannon here, getting it off. Venusaur. Hey, remember how I mentioned the double charge moves? Ice Beam would be pretty good here, wouldn't it? Yes it would. But what can you do? Get the second charge moves. That's what you can do. So yeah, Hydro Cannon's going to do nothing, and down we go. So, into the next game here. But yeah, as I was saying, the Rainbow Cup is pretty nice. Like, I like that it's not so hard locked. You've got some variety, you can have some off-meta picks, like Slowpoke. Who would have thought that Slowpoke could be used in a cup? No one ever. But, here we are, and Slowpoke is a viable option. I do think that Slowbro is a bit better. I haven't looked hard into the matchups, but I've looked a little bit, and even if I had the choice, I would just go Slowpoke anyway, because it's a pretty cool thing bringing in a Slowpoke. Anyway, Magcargo vs Raikou. This is a pretty decent matchup here, just because the Stone Edges will do a lot, but it does take ages to charge up. So he uses the Shadow Ball there, and we can tank one, and we're just going to charge up some energy and then go for the Stone Edge. He will probably shield here, and he does. But we're doing a pretty hefty chunk to Raikou, but we shield here just so we can do some extra damage, trying to get to that Stone Edge, and we are able to. So we'll see if he burns his shield or lets him go down. Just let him go down, so we're going to be able to see what his next Pokemon is first, Fortress. So Magcargo would have been nice there, but we've got Double Fire, so in comes Charizard, ready to destroy that Fortress, and tried to finish off quick moves, but he was able to get a charge move off, so we have to shield that just because Charizard is so squishy, and it's a Rock Tomb, so good thing. Now we're going to be able to get this Blast Burn off onto whatever, Meganium. So just send the Blast Burns away. This is a pretty sold matchup. We're good here. And send the second Blast Burn, and away goes Meganium. Atticus Nair did a little deep dive sort of set comparing the Gen 1 and Gen 2 starters, and the Gen 1 starters just came out on top. So if you've got both Venusaur and Meganium, give his video a look, and then probably go with Venusaur instead, which maybe I'm biased because I do love my Venusaur, but yeah, Venusaur's just got a little bit more versatility with the Sludge Bomb. But anyway, Charizard vs Raichu, this is not a good matchup at all. So it's getting off the Thunder Punch. This will do a whole lot of damage to us. And we just charged up that Blast Burn first and then switched into Meganium. We're going to tank this Thunder Punch. Doesn't do much at all. He's going to switch out into Azumarill. So that's not the best switch, because obviously we're going to be able to destroy Azumarill. We're also going to be able to tank this Ice Beam and still keep on going, get off this Frenzy Plant just to make sure that we can finish off the job and maybe burn a shield, and we do burn a shield. So hoping to finish off with quick moves, and we are able to just because Razor Leaf does so much damage. In comes Victory Bell and finishes off. Now I've got a choice of fire types here to bring in. We've got Charizard with the Blast Burn, so we're going to bring in Magcargo. Wait till the Blast Burn's needed when he's got no shields left. Magcargo's just destroying this Victory Bell. We're going to shield up just because we know we can finish off with quick moves easy, and then get this Stone Edge off onto whatever he's got in the back. Raichu, so we'll probably shield up. And now we're switching straight into Charizard and getting off the Blast Burn that we've got stored up. We know Raichu didn't have any energy because he got his Thunder Punch off before he sent him away, and that's a good game. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, especially that subscribe one, and I'll see you in the next one. By the way, if you've got any feedback over that music, please leave it below. Thank you.